From the opening song, the action-packed scenes, and the main cast, everything about Cowboy Bebop is a classic. Welcome back everybody, this is Masquerade, and today we'll be talking about, well, the legendary Cowboy Bebop. Now first, let's talk about the theme song. Tank is a theme song I truly think is underappreciated, and the ending song is also very good. Look, Cowboy Bebop has so much replay value. If you haven't watched it, you will watch it and you'll watch it again and again and again, right? You don't just watch Cowboy Bebop once. Like, it has one of the most iconic main characters ever in Spike. If you don't like Spike, I don't know, man. Like, this anime shit ain't for you if you don't like Spike, for real. But why should you watch Cowboy Bebop? Well, the soundtrack, top tier, bro. Like, I can't even, every single time there is a cool scene and then the music in the background just playing all the time, and it's just like so cool, bro. Like, the soundtrack is top tier, and it's a very easy story to follow. So the story is basically about a small group of people. The group actually consists of 4 people. As the story progresses, it actually does become 4. It starts with 2 and then it becomes 4 guys, right? So they bounty hunters, but it's so funny because they always struggle to like catch their bounties, not because they're bad at their jobs. It's just some shit just happens all the time, and it's either Jet, one of the crewmates, doesn't count the bounty right because he's not really good at looking at how many zeros they are or something like that. It's so funny. Or they just decide to let the bounty go because of their morality. And I don't even know how these guys eat to start off. I don't even know what they eat. They're always broke. Like, I just don't get it. How you gonna catch someone worth 3 million and then the next episode you broke? How? I don't get it, right? But they always broke. Now, another reason why you should watch this is that it has episodes which are dedicated to a single member of the Bebop crew, which adds more characterization to each member, and no one is ever left behind. Like, there are episodes dedicated to Faye Valentine, like the whole crew actually. I love the whole crew. So you have Faye Valentine episodes, you have Jet episodes, Spike episodes, which obviously are the best, and you have Ed episodes. Now, Ed's episodes, I love them because of Ed's energy. I really love Ed's character. Now, there are similarities between Spike and Jet's history, as both of their history is based on their love interest. And then there's Faye, who struggles to know who she is due to her memory loss. And then there's Ed, who is just Ed. Literally, like, Ed is just Ed, bro. Like, Ed is just a cool girl, nigga. I'll get into that a little bit later. Now, it has one of my favorite fights in all of anime. Tongpu versus Spike is literally my favorite fight in Cowboy Bebop. Now, I know Vicious and Spike are cool, but this one was an all-out fight. It was an all-out brawl, 1v1. They were going at it. Well, it was 1v1 for a while. They were going at it and yada yada. You know how it goes. The main character obviously wins. I say obviously, but the way the show ends, but it is what we'll get into that. Let's move on. Now, these are my thoughts on the show and what I think I enjoyed the most. Now every episode that has Vicious, who is the antagonist of the story, 10 out of 10. Everything I loved about the story was about Vicious, not because of his character. I feel like as a villain in terms of character, he's underwhelming, but the threat he poses in the show, crazy. Controlling a whole syndicate is just it's pure madness, bro, because a man like that controlling the syndicate, yeah bro, it's a threat. Okay, now I do have 2 questions about the show. As I said, they always seem to not have food. Like, how do they survive with all this crappy food every single day? The second question is Ed a girl or a boy? Now, I think Faye did say that Ed is a girl, but that episode where she met her dad and then the dad was like, are you a girl or a boy? And I'm like, the fuck? How you don't know that? Like, you confusing me now. So if y'all know the answer to this, is Ed a girl or a boy? Yeah, I gotta know this, bro. Now, what I like about this anime, right? I mean, obviously the fights, the storyline, the side characters, that's cool, but I am such a fanboy for old school anime art style. I don't understand how some people don't like watching the old stuff because of its animation quality. Like, I've literally heard people say, I don't want to start One Piece because the animation quality back then, it wasn't that good. Or I don't want to watch Yu Yu Hakusho because it's not Hunter x Hunter animation quality. And I'm like, bruh, the animation quality that y'all enjoy right now, literally in the next 30 years, y'all gonna probably feel the same way you feel about the animation quality from 30 years ago from today, right? It's still cool. I think Cowboy Bebop's animation style is cool. I think it's fabulous. It's amazing. I love the old school stuff like Ghost in a Shell, as I said, Yu Yu Hakusho as well. the old stuff is pretty cool. Like, they shouldn't reanimate that shit, bro. It should stay that way, in my opinion. Don't reanimate the old stuff. The old stuff are good already as it is. No need to mess with it. Now, these are things that I particularly wish were done a little bit more better, or they gave more of it in the show. Like, for instance, Ed's character. I love Ed as a character. I think Ed is a fun character to just watch. She's very smart and she's just goofy, and I actually like the character, bro. I was so interested every time when Ed was doing something like crawling or jumping up. Like, I just think Ed is just such an innocent character, and I love her a lot. And I hated the fact that she left the crew towards the end. But anyway, I wish we had more of Ed's character. Like, in terms of characterization, give us a little bit more history behind Ed. I wish we did get that. I wish we did. Now, also another thing is that they should have given us more time for the storyline, the plot. Sometimes it just felt like we were just going around back and forth in space without driving the plot forward. A small amount of time was spent on the Syndicate and Spike. Now, I do understand why the story was like that. I just wish that we had more episodes with, you know, Vicious, maybe Spike, the Syndicate. I think if we had more of that, it would have been slightly more better. But the show for me is already 10 out of 10, bro. I enjoyed each and every episode in Cowboy Bebop. Well, not every. The episode where they had to kill this weird thingy from the fridge or whatever, yeah, that episode is forgettable. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, we don't talk about that one. And then the final episode. Man, look, if you haven't watched Cowboy Bebop, I suggest you stop the video here, subscribe, like, comment, and I wish you all the best. This part of the video, this is for the people that have watched Cowboy Bebop. Let's all cry together, man. Let's all cry together. I can't believe it, man. No matter how many times I watch this scene, bro, this episode, bro, I can't get over how Spike dies. I just... Yo, but for real though, bro, like, damn, bro. Like, every time I watch Cowboy Bebop, right, I tell myself I'm just gonna watch it without watching the last 2 episodes, and I still watch the last 2 episodes. Like, Julia going out like that, Spike going out like that ain't it, bro. Like, oh man, Spike should have just stayed on the ship and tapped Faye's ass, bro. Should have just stayed and tapped Faye's ass, bro. Clap them cheeks, clap them titties too, cause Faye got tits. So, yeah, but like that's Cowboy Bebop, man. I don't want to give too much away for the people who haven't watched it. Now, obviously, they probably left the video because I said they should, but I think Cowboy Bebop is one of those animes that you can really watch over and over again and you never get bored of it, especially the episodes with Vicious. I think Vicious is a pretty cool character, not because he's, you know, one of the best villains of all time. I just think he got that swag, you know. I think he like the evil version of Spike in a way, you know. They pretty cool, they pretty solid characters, they really good in fighting. I think Spike would have beaten Vicious if Spike wasn't injured when he fought Vicious. I don't care what you think, but I think Spike could have beaten Vicious if he wasn't injured, because we saw in episode 5, which is my favorite episode in the whole anime, bro. Favorite. Like, the last 2 are phenomenal, but episode 5 is just cool because that's what starts everything with Vicious, right? In episode 5, we actually saw Spike and Vicious go at it, and when Spike threw the grenade, I don't know how Vicious survived that bullshit. Beats me. But when Spike threw the grenade and he fell out of the building, that honestly showed me that Spike was a better combatant than Vicious. But the ending happened, we can't change it. But anyway, man, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you Space Cowboys in the next video. Peace.